Nancy.
All right, I'm starting again. All right, we are live. 50 seconds.
Courtney, there yet?
I saw her step in and then she stepped back out again.
See if it's part of our sentences, because that, I think Ben made an adjustment to that.
Yeah. We actually are gonna send him a card from the office, because he's kind of like. I can mail it for you. And then the board.
Okay, Courtney there?
Yes.
Okay, but we're gonna.
All right, let's start the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States
United
of
States of
America
America,
and to the
and to
republic
the republic for which it
for which it
stands,
stands, one nation under
nation,
God, indivisible,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, Dean.
First thing we have is the approval of the agenda. Is there any additions or corrections to the agenda as presented?
I have none.
Okay, hearing none, I'll make a motion.
Okay, it's been moved. It's been second. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Okay, next we have is the approval of the minutes for last week.
I thought they read well. And unless there are any objections, I will make a motion to approve the minutes for the February 16th meeting.
I'll second.
Okay, it's been moved and second to approve the minutes. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried. Okay, the first thing we have on the agenda is approval of the payables. We have all gotten those. Any questions on any of the payables?
Hearing no questions, I would make a motion to approve the payables for today.
I guess
Okay.
I just want to comment on one of the payables, and that would be the conservation's electric bill at $4,200. And then if I got this correct, Courtney, I go down to let's see, I'm looking for the courthouse.
52, 51, so page 3.
So yeah, the courthouse electric bill is $2,000. So are these for these monthly payments?
Yes,
Yeah.
So the courthouse is paying half of what the Ed Center or Swan Lake is paying?
well, I'm not, yeah, I'd have to look at that bill and make sure that that's not any other sites. Because, you know, we have, you know, where Jason lives and we have where Bill lives.
Okay.
I don't know if there's other properties on here.
Probably construction for the new.
And it's my understanding they have ground source out there, so their
Well,
electric.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah. you know?
And it will be less. I can look at that bill and email you and let you know if it's just for the Ed Center or if there's other properties on there.
Yeah, I would appreciate that if you would do that. I mean, that's kind of
Well, aren't they
dropping, really.
running aerators and stuff too also now?
Yeah, they are running aerators, but I don't know if that's any, you know, I mean, they run a lot of stuff in the summertime too. I don't know. I guess I'm just, even at that, Gene, that's twice what, you know, I mean.
Well, I ain't disagreeing with you. I agree with you. That's
hopefully there's a better explanation for that. And you know, and I guess I'm kind of pointing a little bit of a small finger at the REC. Their rates are higher, and I guess it's a reason to complain if it's just the Ed Center. So that's the only comment I have. Is there a second to that? I'll second. Otherwise.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. I will comment, included in that bills was the pay estimate for our the jail. So I didn't go through that. That looked very good. Next we have is the manure management annual update. It's for Danner Finisher, section 3427 of Pleasant Valley Township. This is a 4-year update. Does anybody else have anything else? Otherwise, we're ready to go into committee reports. I will start with the committee reports then. On last week on Tuesday, we had the board meeting and the conference board meeting at noon. And I was supposed to go to CADC, but with the conflict of the other two, I did not get to the CADC. Wednesday, we had the jail progress meeting with Shive Hattery and Baiting. Place continuously keeps changing and is progressing forward. And then on Thursday, I had a meeting, an impromptu meeting with Shannon Landauer, Brian Best, Mike Pogge Weaver, and Matt Miners in regard to a bit effort to change the TIF laws. So we had a meeting there with Brian Best to talk about that up at the chamber office. Then on Friday, I was supposed to have a Yes Center meeting that got canceled due to the weather and stuff. So this week I have Tuesday, I have policy council meeting. Thursday, I'll have new opportunity board meeting. Friday is the Yes Center that's rescheduled. And also on Friday, I'm meeting with Best and the city again and some other invited people up at the library to discuss legislative issues. And I think Stephanie's also been invited to that. That's my week.
Yeah. Tuesday had the conference board. We attended that. Wednesday, also the jail meeting. All I had last week. This upcoming week, I have Rolling Hills on Wednesday in Holstein. Other than that, that's all I have this week. Thanks.
I can go next. Last week, at the daycare meeting that aired, since our meeting was on Tuesday, I was able to report on it on Tuesday. Wednesday had the jail meeting, and we did do a little bit of a walkthrough, and then a few of us came to the courthouse and kind of looked at some different options and opinions for if we were to do anything different around here as far as moving some offices. And then this week, I have no official meetings except for the legislative meeting on Friday.
I can go. Last week, Wednesday, we had the jail meeting with Baiting. Thursday, I had a DCAT meeting in the afternoon via conference call, and went to the Glidden for the Wildcats daycare fundraising thing. Joni Ernst attended that, and there was question and answers.
Okay.
Okay, I can go next. Last week I had the regular meeting on Tuesday, followed by the conference board meeting on Tuesday, and the jail meeting on Thursday. I also took in the ISAC's public health webinar on Thursday, or on Wednesday. And Kelly Garcia from the DHS, and she is the interim public health director right now. She gave a short talk on the COVID situation right now. And Kevin Grimm from Woodbury County Public Health also gave a little talk. It's really probably nothing that we haven't already heard. The only question that I had, and I asked Kevin Grimm about this, if he could give us a distinct answer on when county employees will get vaccinated, because there's really nothing on any of the phases or tiers in the COVID-19 vaccination process, and he could not. So there's really nothing out there, as far as the state is concerned, as to when any government employees are going to get vaccinated. And I think that is a concern. And we've got our treasurers, secondary road people. We have people working with people that need to be vaccinated. And I think Mike Pogge Weaver has expressed the same thing with his people. And it would be nice if we could get an answer to that. Otherwise, that was my week. This week I have Region 5 Hazmat meeting on Wednesday, and the 911 budget hearing on Wednesday night as well. So that's all I've got.
Courtney, you got anything?
No.
What's for next week?
So we'll have the public hearing for the proposed tax levy. And then after that, there's a resolution that we have to do, and then we can set the hearing for the actual budget. And hoping to have some information available. The county's eligible to receive some HAVA security money. I've discussed that with the IT department. Looks like we're going to do maybe fobs on the courthouse so we can monitor who's coming into our building and who has access to the building. And maybe a camera to monitor the drop box out front. And so there's a process that the board has to acknowledge that we're eligible and want to receive. We can get up to $10,000. It has to be for election security measures. So hopefully Dalton will have some more information on, I think he got a quote on the fobs for the building, and we can move forward. You guys think that that's a good way to go, or we can look at other options if you think we need, but it has to be for election security. And right now we're in pretty good shape with our machines and our equipment. They're all secure. So we maybe need to look at the actual building that the machines are housed in and look at security there. He did confirm that that would be an eligible expense to do. So hopefully we can talk about that on the first.
I have a question for you. Courtney. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but do you have any comments on what's happening in the legislature as far as election processes and changes that are proposed?
I've read through them. I don't really agree with what they're trying to do. That's all I really want to say about it. I don't know that I'm really in favor of penalizing people and things like that. I think the state of Iowa does a great job. We just got through the general election and it wasn't Iowa they were talking about. While I'm all for making elections more secure, we should be trying to make it easier for people to vote, not harder.
Thank you.
Any comments from those in attendance or online?
And says no.
Okay, if there's none, unless someone else has something, we're in order for a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Contrary, motion carried.